have to make money as fast as possible because my bank account is about to hit zero, right? So I know that's crazy, but I'm really, really, really broke right now. So here's a game plan on what I'm going to be doing, this summer overall. A bit of a context, I just recently became a high ticket closer, right? So I'm going to break down like my plan for, goals in terms of like physical and business. Um, in terms of physical, we'll talk about fitness and health and all that, like my goal with that. Again, it's not going to be a super complicated goal, but this is primarily business. So I'll make this business first. In terms of business, really, it comes down to a few things, right? We have high ticket closing, right, which I'm doing right now. I'm actually getting trained with that, and that's going to go pretty well, right? I'm getting trained like one on one for that right now. So we'll get better and better, and I'm gonna start closing. Won't make too much, like 1 to 2K, but again, that's gonna take a while. Two is I'm gonna appointment set for like this one offer that has a lot of upsells that need to be done. So again, since I'm a pretty good setter, and you can check my video before, right? I'll put it here or here. I'm gonna appointment set as well at the same time. But that's the high ticket closing side of things. The honest truth about high ticket sales and like the info product space is that you don't have control, right? Like that's a huge thing. You don't have control at all. So because you don't have that control, what happens is you don't control if the ads, the marketing, how many leads are coming in, what to do, what not to do. You don't have control of that, right? So because you don't have a control and the business owner has control, if the business owner doesn't give a shit, then you're not going to make money, right? If he doesn't care about growing the business and all that, you're not going to make money. But if he does, then you're obviously going to make a fuck ton of money, right? So that's one thing, obviously. And then there's also, life insurance, right? I want to get into that because life insurance, you have a lot more control. I know many people getting to life insurance now and kind of leaving high ticket. Again, I won't leave high ticket, but they're getting into life insurance because you have a lot of control over the leads you're getting. I'm going to researching that a lot, talking with a few people who are like, doing pretty well in, the life insurance space. So I have some connections from there. Um, so I'm going to talk to those people again. We're going to see what happens with that. So that's kind of, that's what it is right now. And then in terms of, so there's life insurance and high ticket sales, right? Closing, I got one of my goals now. Now I'm a closer, but again, I want to make money with that. I want to do well. And life insurance, I also want to get into that, right? Because you have more control of the money you make. Again, we're gonna see how it is. I don't know if it's possible in Canada overall, so we'll see about that. But and then from there, I do like again, I don't look super big, right? But I, used to be a bit bigger and I do have a lot of knowledge when it comes to the gym and fitness and all that and just getting strong overall. Since like I bench way more than like 225 and I know that's hard to believe, but I'm planning on launching a low ticket offer because like I've been watching Hamza for a while. He talks about like being an educational content creator. I know that sounds stupid, right? It's like bro, no one's gonna listen to you, right? But I do want to grow a channel, have a personal brand, and do a low ticket. That's gonna be a different channel. Maybe I'll put the link in here once it's set up. But that different channel is gonna be a low ticket offer for my fitness coaching, right? Um, so that's what that is looking like right now. We're gonna see how that goes. I'm planning on like instead of like growing that channel super big, I'm planning on just having a goal of like, 2 to 3 videos a week, maybe like shorts. I feel like doing reels and shorts are like super big. Maybe I'll create another Instagram account as well. Documenting for closing as well, by the way. Like I'm gonna do that on Instagram and like here as well. I'm gonna document way more because I feel like people would rather watch closing, right? But we're gonna see how that goes, obviously. So again, just to give you a breakdown of everything so far and reframe it, closing, right? High ticket closing. Um, I'm already pursuing that. I'm gonna get trained up, potentially make money with that, and see how it goes. And then appointment settings also in there. I'm doing that right now. Maybe I'll start closing for that offer as well. We'll see how it goes, right? We have the high ticket sales side of things. Just continue with that and get better and better, right? Because someone today told me who's like very good. He makes like 30 to 40K a month as a closer. He did, and now he's a sales manager making a lot more. He told me that it comes down to having the skill set. Like I thought I'm good at setting and all that, right? Which I understand. But if you're truly, truly, truly good at something, you'll never like you'll always make money, right? Like making money won't be a worry. And he's like, you gotta work on the skill set, right? You don't realize it, others don't realize it because they're not as good as me. So you need to improve on these things and like you'll start making money. You won't be worried about, oh, if I need to make money or not, right? So there's that. And then there's also like I said, life insurance in the middle, right? I want to also get into that, so I'm going to be researching that. Maybe I'll document that a bit, but life insurance is also big. And then from there is the low ticket offer. Again, this is something so on the side. I have kind of a brand built out. Like this is business and sales and all that, but this one is more so, um, you know, a low ticket offer where I can make a bit of cash. Like maybe I'll make it $50, right? But it's just basically how to get strong as like a teenager, like someone who's skinny once and now is not as skinny, but like decent, right? Without being like super fat and bulky, right? So that's another thing. Obviously, we have that, right? And then from there, again, low ticket, life insurance, and the high ticket sales, right? Closer. So closer, life insurance. Gonna get into this. I'm gonna research that a lot. I know people who have gone into it, but like I'm gonna talk to people and like they say I might not be able to get into life insurance, but they say it takes like a month, right? And then we obviously have like the low ticket, which I want to do this because like one, I do like talking about fitness, and two, I do like posting about content. I do think I could provide value because I have done it myself before, and three is just primarily the fact that I can make some automated extra cash on the side and kind of build that out, right? So I want to maximize potential, maximize the time, and I feel like this would be the smartest move, right? I would love to get into FBA, e-com, and all this, right? That could be another business venture, but I don't want to go into that right now because one, I feel like if you go into the e-com or business space overall, and I'm saying this from experience because I've sold, e-com, trading, all these different things. I feel like if you want to get into e-com overall, FBA, drop shipping, whatever, or even just trading, you need a mentorship. I 100% agree with that. The reason I say that is like if you go into it without a mentorship, you're going to make so many mistakes and probably give up, right? Like 90% of people. But if you have a mentorship, bro, getting results is not that hard. I just physically don't have the cash for that right now. So I can't get a proper mentor right now. But that's definitely down the path as well. Um, and that's kind of what it's looking like right now in terms of, so that's like business, right? So we'll see how that goes. Goals I want to hit, man. Start making money with high ticket. Like again, I'm a closer now, which is good. But make a bit of money with closing, right? Get my first close. That's huge. I'll definitely post that when I get that. To research a lot of life insurance and potentially get into it if possible in Canada, right? I'm pretty sure it is, but I think it's better in America usually. And then three, again, we can figure something out, right? But three is just the fact of the low ticket, right? I want to get that brained up and like potentially get the views. Again, I'm not expecting to get sales right away, but it's just really with that brand. I want to build that out for the low ticket. And then from there, we'll obviously have that. In terms of fitness, bro, it comes down to a few things, right? Again, I started my cut recently. Like I know me cutting is crazy, but like I have a super thin layer of fat, right? I'm trying to get rid of. And then like my physique would be very good. And then I could put that on the low ticket as well. So right now I'm doing that. Again, I just got to be consistent, bro. Like I need a goal of like hitting the gym for the next 30 days. I haven't been like the past 2 days I haven't worked out due to the fact of me not having the car because like I had family over and they were always taking the car. But now they're not here, right? Now they went back, so we obviously have the car now. Um, I have my parents' car now, so I'm gonna obviously take that. But that's what it's looking like, bro. Again, I want to yap on here more, so I'm gonna think. That's fitness. So again, reframe of everything for fitness. Um, getting the getting the high ticket offer, getting the you know Hamza told me to look at this thingy. Like instead of looking at myself, I should be looking at that. So, why do I talk about Hamza, bro? A lot of people don't like him, but again, he always all he talks about is like Adonis, sleeping girls, Adonis, Jeffrey. I understand that, but in terms of like actual business, I've watched a lot of his videos that he provides, and he doesn't really give a shit because he has money, right? Bro, you can literally see like you can see the like I think it's possible in terms of me. Like I know I can do it with the low ticket. And then potentially that could turn. The reason I'm trying to do something on the side, bro, is because I know that like with again like I talked about, the issue with high ticket sales overall is that you don't have control, right? You can't control what happens. You can't control when it happens. You can't control who it happens to. You can't control when or what actually happens, right? You can't control any of that. So having my own offer potentially. Like, let's say I built my own low ticket fitness thing, and it got to a point where I'm like, oh shit, maybe I can provide high ticket now, right? Boom, I could launch that, and I have the sales experience as well. That's easy, right? So again, in terms of shorts, bro, I'm thinking like, again, I'm gonna be super busy though with these other offers. Low ticket. Again, this is just a passion project. Like, I think kind of doing that would be good. I'm gonna be documenting a lot on here though for closing. Like, this is gonna be my business channel, and another one's gonna be my fitness channel just for the low ticket. Um, again, I do have a lot of knowledge on here. I just don't have the physical proof. Well, I have videos of me like benching a lot and all that, so that's good. But again, that's what it's looking like really. In terms of like making videos now. Now, in terms of these videos, I'm definitely thinking of upping the quality. Now, I might start recording with my phone. I do have a good mic and stand and all that, so I'm definitely thinking of improving that. Like, it's not gonna be from my MacBook anymore, so we'll see how that goes. Like, maybe I'll start implementing editing. I feel like editing would definitely make these videos better. And yeah, that's honestly what it's looking like. So the reframe of this whole video, like, again, just to sum it up, in terms of, again, I gotta make money quick. So in terms of videos, or no, in terms of like business, high ticket closing, and appointment setting, I'm doing. So I'm gonna improve on that and get better and better. Which the money is gonna be the bonus, right? And then, um, in terms of what do you call it? In life insurance, I'm gonna research life insurance a lot, talk to people how to actually get into life insurance, right? Figure that out, because I feel like that's the new thing. And then we have like the low ticket. Again, that's on the side. That's a passion project, but I do want to grow that. I do. I think I'll just post videos. I don't even know if I'll post the low ticket right away, but I do want to grow that out. And while growing that, my physique will also get better because I got back in the gym again. Again, I know I don't look like the biggest guy, but you know, um, but again, like I'm pretty proud of my physique, right? It's like it's not like super bad because I've been in the gym for a while, bro. It's just then business got super busy, and then I had to focus on that, and then, like I literally became like what could have been, right? So you can like literally see the bicep vein right there, so that's proof, right? But I don't want to overhype myself too much. At the same time, though, I do want to grow that, and then like let's say I lost a bit of the fat. Again, I just gotta lose a bit of fat for like 2 3 months, and then like my abs can show properly. They already show a bit. It's just like it's not the best due to the super thin layer of fat, right? So I think losing that as well, then I can post that and then all that. So I want to document all these different things. I want to maximize everything, right? Um, while that's happening, in terms of fitness, and we'll reframe that. We already talked about that though, right? Like fitness is like, get being the consistent in the gym again. I just need to be consistent again, and I think that'll be much easier. But again, even if I can't work out, I'm working out at home, no matter what, right? Um, and in terms of diet, bro, like I didn't like I mentioned in one of my other videos. I was gonna cut out gluten, all this. I'm not gonna do that. I'm literally just gonna cut out sugar, right? So it's really I'm eating to under 2,100 calories. I've been sticking with it so far, which is good. I get like again it's like 0.8 to 1 grams of protein, obviously. So I'm getting somewhere between like 140 to 175. And yeah, that's kind of what it's looking like in terms of that. I don't have much to say honestly. And how many minutes has it been? Oh, I gotta go. But yeah, that's honestly what it's looking like. So we're like in emergency mode. My back is against the wall. Instead of being reactive, right, which is like, oh, everyone around me like that, they're because of them, like I'm in this situation, blah blah blah. Instead of being like that, I'm gonna be proactive, right? So we'll see how it goes, and I'll document more. Again, if I need to get on another setting offer, I will. But I have this closing, obviously, so we'll make it work. But yeah,